And there's one Vignant I came with. I tweeted, a great music journalist is often an incomplete historian. To be a great journalist, I'm going to have to ignore some of this crap and be an incomplete historian. So I apologize for the future of my works not being complete and not being a complete historical record for some of the worst music of our time. These are my preemptive apologies. No one can go back in time, though, and treat me like Miles Dyson. I didn't allow a monster to live by cataloging it. But yo, there was something else I saw on Twitter too. I want to make a commentary about it. Some rapper that isn't really good. He's not really good. I'm not going to mention his name. You know? And he often goes around making on Twitter, because other people retweet it and comment on it. And so I end up seeing it in my timeline. And he often comments stuff about what he thinks about rappers and stuff. And it's always on some rappers today. They're in the community of Twitter, though, where they're going to comment about stuff. But he comments on stuff where it's got that subtle dart in it. You know what I'm saying? Where like, oh, this is good, but, you know, it's not like what I could do and stuff. And then, you know, you go to what he has, and his stuff is weak. His stuff is weak. You know what I mean? It's like a guy that says, you know, I don't like Shaq. He doesn't really hit his free throws. He's not really a complete player. And then you watch him, though, and he's Jared Dudley. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. And it leads to me a commentary that I feel like rappers, you want to love hip-hop music, just talk about the music that you love. Don't talk about other rappers and how they're not that good and other people's catalogs are better and stuff like that. Keep your mouth shut, because that's not really your job. And I can say that because that's my job. But at the same time, it should be your work to make it should be your job to make stellar work that when people listen to it, they say, you know, his stuff really ranks up with these guys that are going commercial like Griselda and popping off with hardcore rap in the mainstream. Or this is as good as the guys that are really blowing up like Rome Streets and Ito. And this guy's not even close. You know what I mean? And it sounds like a joke when I see a rapper talk about people's diverse content, and they talk about one piece of information only. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. So I just had to throw that out there. You know what I mean? Listen, if you're gonna talk about music in detail, remember, whether you're a commoner, you're a fan, in this social media world, the way you have true worth, though, is having that earth, wind, and fire. You know what I mean? You got to have the reasons that these records are here, the reasons that you see the understanding. You know, we complain about hip-hop a lot, so give it some real reasons. You know what I mean? But with that aside, those are my commentaries, you know.